G'day everybody, Blue here, and welcome back to my time at Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. We're hanging out here at the workshop, just contemplating on some of the stuff that we want to get done for the day. I think we've done all of the commissions today, but there are a few new things that have popped up. I think I've already done one of them. We did see Arvio earlier on today, but we do have an event happening in the clinic. So interesting things are going on in Sandrock in the last couple of episodes, I would have to say. A lot of things happening with Fang and Arvio, obviously, and Arvio having his silly plans as usual didn't really go very well. And yeah, we have been forgiven by Fang already, luckily, but I'm actually not entirely sure if he's forgiven Arvio just yet. So perhaps maybe the I guess the stuff that we're about to do with Arvio might lead to him being forgiven, potentially, hopefully. And yeah, it's about trying to get ingredients for a delicious mapo tofu. So gonna obviously try and help him out with that. But we do need to, I assume, wait for the mysterious man to appear and then sell us some stuff. Now, what we're looking for is actually the bitter beans, right? I think. But I have no idea if he just like immediately has it, or because we've never seen it in his inventory before. So yeah, anyway. We'll obviously cross that bridge when we get there. I think we have to wait for him, don't we? You know, he's not here at the moment. Let me just have a quick look. I don't know if he like magically appears because we're doing this quest, or if we literally just have to wait until the day that he appears. Does it say when he appears on the calendar? Or I think he just appears on any day, really, like randomly. So we can't exactly control when things happen. Right, so we are going to go to the clinic. It is about 3 o'clock right now. So I think we should go now while the sun is still up. And we'll see what's going on out there. Who knows, it could be completely unrelated to the stuff that Arvio is trying to do. In which case, then we have a couple of side quests then to try and sink our teeth into. Which is good, because I guess towards the end of this series, I'm feeling like things are really slowing down, but sort of trickling in still, you know? Like, I don't want to not do some of the stuff.
They told me.
Fang, I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? Oh, it was such a stupid idea. The stupid Arvio.
Yes, you can say that again. Definitely a stupid idea.
Forgive you. Builder explained.
Fang, thank you so much for forgiving me. I truly am, with all my heart, sorry.
Oh. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? He didn't even have to give him a gift.
Apology accepted.
I promise you, I will never make such poor judgments again.
Okay. There we go. So it was literally just the conversation and just an apology, basically. So it's good to see that Arvio's been forgiven and all is back to normal, I suppose. And it's just about, I guess, a couple of things here. Us waiting until we have a baby. And, oh, why is it just that we can buy one only? I suppose he replenishes his stock daily and it's just only the one per day, possibly. Which makes it kind of difficult for us to make healing items. So who knows if the sunken lab is actually going to be accessible for us. considering how much work we need to do daily to prepare for it. Anyway, I think since we're free to do what we want to do until we can speak to the mysterious man, we'll continue mining. We can choose between niter or mining for iron ores. I think I'll go with some more iron ores this time. And then if we need to kill a little bit more time because the mysterious man hasn't shown up yet, we can do some niter. Plus, I keep saying this, but any day now, any day now, we might be a dad. And I think there are probably a few additional quest lines that unlock after you have a child. I think. Oh yes, and I should try and find more orchids. Oh, actually, bitter beans. Yes, we do actually have bitter beans out here. My bad. I think there's another ingredient that we need for the mapo tofu. I forget what ingredient it is. But yeah, let's try and grab these bitter beans, because if we can top up on bitter beans, we should be able to then, you know, make our own medicine rather than having to wait for a restock. Yeah, plenty of these bitter beans everywhere actually. But the I am sort of trying to look for those orchids at the same time. So yeah, this is not a bad activity. There we go. Yeah, so it's a smaller bush that we need to look out for. This one? No. I'm sure there are plenty more along the tracks, but yeah, let's come back to it. Let's do some iron mining. So when I was doing my little rant, maybe previous episode or the episode before that around Portia, and how, you know, it'd be good to be able to, like, visit Portia in future games, or visit any other city in future games. Apparently the engine between My Time at Portia and My Time at Sandrock are completely different. This is kudos to whoever left that comment in previous videos. So yeah, I didn't even realize. I thought it was the same engine. So, but they must have just like really put in a lot of improvements in this engine. I think this engine runs really well. Perhaps maybe they could like do, you know, visual improvements and stuff like that, and perhaps maybe additional details, like, you know, maybe a little bit more additional like physics and stuff could be incorporated. I hate the fact that when you're sort of running around with equipment, when you're not using it, you're just like holding it in your hand and just like swinging it around. It'd be cool if you could, you know, have certain things be stowed away or be slung, you know, to the side or something like that, and perhaps maybe sway. I am no developer, so, you know, all I can say is, oh, it'd be good for this, good for that. But, hey, I don't know how much challenge it would be to actually do. It could be an enormous task, for all I know. I just appreciate that they've made such an interesting game with what they have, and I'm actually quite surprised at the twists and turns of the story in My Time at Sandrock. I don't know what the story of My Time at Portia is like, and whether or not is just as good. Because, you know, I am sort of still considering whether or not I'm going to visit My Time at Portia. But yeah, quality of life stuff is important for me to sort of stick around with a game. You know, if it gets a little too tedious, it might not be as enjoyable. I remember things getting very tedious very quickly when I first tried my time at Porsche long ago. But I often see it on sale on Steam, so I always sort of think, should I get it now? But yeah, it'll be kind of interesting to see if any of you guys would be interested in watching that. And if you are interested, I think a few people have mentioned that they are interested in seeing a playthrough of my time at Porsche. And it might be that we do make it happen at some point, but sometimes you gotta give like a certain type of game a bit of a break, you know? Like, I think when we do finish up with this series, I'll probably not immediately go to my time at Porsche if we do it. Purely because, yeah, I do want to check out a few different games, obviously, play other things, have a little bit of variety on the channel. I think the most important thing for me, though, is like, I need to enjoy what I'm playing, so I don't really want to stick around and play games that I'm not really having fun with. I think we're looking good. I am actually getting the manganese steel ores here. I probably didn't really need to do that, but that's alright. We can top up the manganese steel ores. I think the manganese steel is used for shotgun shells, right? If I'm not mistaken. So we'll probably have a need for it sometime soon anyway. What time is it? It's actually getting late, isn't it? Just a little bit of extra mining here, and I think we're going to be calling it a night, heading back home. Lucky we don't pass out so easily anymore. I think that's it, right? No more stamina, so off we go. So I could perhaps maybe come back here and just like do a bit of gathering of herbs and stuff. That's not a bad activity considering what's required for fighting all of those monsters. Gotta get those bitter beans and gotta start making those meds. Maybe I'll check on the amount of niter we have, because we have been mining quite a bit. Because if it's sufficient, then perhaps maybe we can just like shift gears. So I don't really want to keep doing like the same things over and over. I feel like that is when things start getting a little bit boring. Okay, we have 0 niter. Okay, we're gonna need to do a niter run. And that's fine. We'll do a niter run, but then after that, I reckon we'll do like a proper like jaunt out to the Ufella Outback, and we'll see if we can find more of these bitter beans. Man, it would be so good if we could just like grow them. Hang on, if I just take a look at my menu here. So we've never seen the mysterious flower seedlings. Oh, this is what we're looking for. The broad beans, not the bitter beans. The broad beans are probably the ingredient that we need for Mapo tofu. So, anyway. Can't wait for the mysterious man to appear, whenever that's going to be. Alright,
I still got some commissions left to finish from yesterday. Let's keep up the good work.
so... Yeah, there's no... I think there's supposed to be like a pacifier icon here if we wanted to have a talk about having a child, but because that's not there anymore, I think it's because we've already agreed to have a child. I feel like I'm still waiting for a while yet.
Darling?
I know you've been working hard lately, both at home and out in the wild, so I've made a little present for you. Oh, nice. One of these. I think it's a Meowsie's statue, or is it one of those toys? Because I know there's like a Meowsie's toy thing that you can get as well from Avio's place. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where it's gone. Perhaps maybe it's gone into storage. Anyway, does not matter. We still need to figure out whether or not we can find the mysterious man today. Is he in town? I suppose if he is in town, I think the game would actually tell us where his location is, considering we've got the quest line tagged. I mean, it feels weird that everyone just gathers in front of your house, like, at the beginning of the day. Like we're some sort of god or something like that. Industrial grinding table. Okay. Yep, we can make an industrial grinding table, that's fine. We'll pick up all the other commissions for Chi as well. That'll be plenty of cash. Let's get the industrial grinding table done. Okay. Ours is also already an industrial grinding table, right? So, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen the icons of these things for a very long time. That's why it looks very unfamiliar. But anyway, that's one done, and we should be able to turn it in, hopefully. Or do we need a better quality one? Nope. Should be good, and we can tag the other commissions for Chi. I should perhaps maybe top up all of our machines, get them working on more stuff. So let's go with steel. And over here we'll go with, I reckon, just more steel as well. So, considering what we're going through in the sunken lab, I feel like it might be a good idea for us to just like really go hard on stocking up both the rifle ammo and the shotgun ammo, and maybe we can hold off on pistol ammo. I don't really think we need that much pistol ammo. Ooh, honey barbecued pork. Sounds delicious. I mean, we don't really have a reason to be making that, but I'll make some anyway, just because it sounds delicious. Let me deal with the farm. Yeah, let's replace this with some mushrooms. I reckon we need to grow a hell of a lot more mushrooms during the warmer months anyway. And let's feed you guys. Okay, and these are done as well. maybe raspberries. Okay, good times. Let's see. So I do want to break down the bus. Maybe that's a good thing to do, but perhaps maybe I don't need to do it straight away, since we are about to go to Eufaula Salvage to get some more niter. Hey, Wei, here's your industrial grinding table. Very good. Gotta love all of that cash. And yeah, I just need to look for chi. Yeah, I wish we would get more stocks of the medicines from the clinic, instead of just like having one by one replenish on the daily. Makes things that much harder. I was sort of hoping that we can buy like 10 at a time.
Thank you.
I think it only replenishes one at a time per day, but let me just double check, because we did buy some more just yesterday. Ooh, and there is a experiment. Let's go with the yellow one.
Ooh, stinky.
Okay.
Only temp.
Okay, gonna be a little bit farty for a while. Oh man, maybe we can stink up the clinic for a little bit. I wonder what effect that actually has. Like, would we like have an issue when, you know, speaking to people, for example? Yeah, okay, so we bought the iron mussel soup, I think, and as a result, we only have like the one. Yeah, so we may as well buy everything now. So it's about 10 days we need to try and remember to come back here, as I think he only stocks up to 10. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to remember. Can I actually put in like my own reminders? Yes, I can actually. Custom event reminder. So there we go. Pick up meds at Fangs. Yeah, okay, and that's the right day, right? Where did it go? Okay, and let's just do it at like 8. So, confirm? Yeah, there we go. I don't know what happened to the other one. Maybe I misclicked, but anyway. We should get reminded now. Unfortunately, it's every 10 days, not every week, so although if I did a weekly reminder, we could always pick up like 7, and that's not bad. Yeah, maybe we should do that, but let's let this play out first, or the first reminder play out first, and then we'll set up another reminder that just repeats on the weekly. And yeah, we should stock up on more meds, hopefully, as a result. Going for that niter, and going for breaking down the bus. And I think that'll be the day, really. Unfortunately, there's nothing else going on. And we've come a long way from needing to break down the robot on the daily for simple circuits and stuff. I remember that used to be a thing for quite a while. Brilliant. Okay, let's continue on. And yeah, just gonna mine all the things, all the niter. But yeah, as we're winding down, guys, I am sort of starting to think about what other games to try and check out. And yeah, obviously you guys have been watching for quite a while. If you've got any suggestions, you know, do leave some comments. On any of the videos, to be honest, if you've got ideas. It doesn't have to be this one, could be a future one. You all know that I do still actually read all of your comments and respond. Not the quickest when it comes to responses, but, you know, I try to do it like every 2 or 3 days or so. But yeah, I'm sort of thinking to go for, you know, more crafty type games, but perhaps maybe different theme. I was sort of thinking if a lot of you guys might be interested in either Subnautica, which I have played but I didn't get too far, or something along the lines of No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky sort of hits the sweet spot for me because I do love my sci-fi, and there's a lot of exploration and there's a lot of crafting at the same time. Probably not the, you know, not the most relaxing of themes, unlike, you know, Sandrock. Sandrock's quite a relaxing type game where it's like a... I don't want to say it's like an idyllic like environment because it is still post-apocalypse, but you know, it's got that relaxing sort of vibe to it. That's the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, Sandrock. Sandrock is a vibe. I guess maybe my time at Porsche is also a bit of a vibe because I remember the town looking quite beautiful all the time. But I think this is also one of the reasons why I really liked Sandrock in comparison to Porsche, and I stuck with it. But I feel like we've made a big difference here in Sandrock as well, with how the town has developed and all that sort of stuff. Perhaps maybe I didn't get far enough into my time at Porsche to actually see a difference, but you know, there's definitely less sandstorms now, a lot more greenery, and obviously there were the twists and turns with the Duvos Empire attacking. So it was all quite engaging, and yeah, I had a really good time in the end. So I'm sort of thinking, though, sorry, not my time, I was going to say my time at No Man's Sky. No, No Man's Sky seems like a really, really good thing to try and pick up because I have played that game as well, but I remember playing that when it first released. You know, remember when there was like all that hype around it. And yeah, I mean, like others, I was kind of burnt because, you know, it didn't really deliver on some of the promises. That was, you know, all marketing really. But I think the studio behind it, I forget what their name, what they're called. I think maybe Hello Games or something. But yeah, they've turned things around, right? Like, I've seen the latest trailers for it, and it looks fantastic. And you can sort of like pick and choose your own path, right? You can either follow a storyline or just do your own thing, which I think that's a perfect balance, to be honest, because I do like doing my own thing, but yet at the same time I do like there being a bit of a direction to try and go to. So that's sort of how we've played in this series with my time at Sandrock. We haven't, you know, just followed the story continuously until the end. We've done various things that we wanted to do on our own, but then come back to the story every now and then, you know? So, anyway, yeah, thinking about it, either No Man's Sky or Subnautica. Subnautica, I don't know, it just looks really cool. It is terrifying though. If there's one way that I do not want to die, it is from drowning. So that game terrifies me somewhat. But I think there's a lot of fun to be had though, if we do go for a Subnautica playthrough. So I think there's like a general storyline and stuff like that. You can do a bit of crafting, base building and stuff, but there is sort of like a main objective, which is again kind of perfect for us. Why do I have medicine stored in there? Oh, actually no, this is not my storage, this is my my stash. My satchel. Oh yes, this is the thing, the toy cat statue. Again, don't really know what to do with the toys, but I assume we use the toys to give to our child when our child finally arrives. When he decides to grace us with his or her presence. Let's check on the foods here. Not entirely sure if we've got... Yeah, okay, we probably don't need to worry about the food for a while. Okay, I think it's probably a good idea for us to call it an early night. Is there anything else I can do? Maybe... Oh, actually, I can't even grab any mushrooms because we've expended all of our stamina. I'm thinking we go and just stock up on some staples like soy sauce and salt and stuff, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, it's nice that, like, at least the soy sauce and salt and sugar and rice, they all replenish, you know, in large quantities per day. Whereas Fang's stuff, seems like it takes a while for us to get his stocks back. Maybe because it is much harder to make, ingredients are harder to come by. But yeah, let's stock up from here as well. It's nice that you can buy certain staples in multiple places. That's really cool. As opposed to having to go to the same place all the time. Hasn't been... or, sorry, I was gonna say, it's been a while since we've bought some water, so I figure maybe we can buy some now. And I do find it quite interesting that there are different rates for different days, so the prices of certain things fluctuate. I suppose in the late game it doesn't really matter because you've got all the cash in the world, but I guess in the early days it does make a little bit of a difference when you don't have that goal in your bank account. Speaking of bank accounts, there doesn't seem to be a bank in this place. I wonder if the whole idea of banking is not a thing anymore in this timeline. Alright. Oh, looks like there's something going on
How was
with
your sleep
Mia.
last night? I dreamt about an entire... Darling, the jerky hasn't been cutting it for me lately.
Yep, let's do a cookout.
Glad we're on this...
Nice. Alright, so at least we've got another activity to sink our teeth into now. And is the mystery man around? I mean, he's taking his sweet time before visiting Sandrock, isn't he? I'll pick up the commissions while we're still here. But I reckon today we'll go out for those bitter beans and the orchids. Actually, I forget what we need the orchids for. Except for that one time when we had the quest. Mudfish. Okay. Gonna need to do a little bit of fishing. Anyway. Let's not worry. For now, let's enjoy our barbecue. Under the shade. You know, it'd be cooler if they made it so that we could actually invite other people to join us in the cookout, you know? Then we can, like, improve, like, social standings with a whole bunch of other people as well. I wonder if you can be like BFFs or something like that with some other people, and
like this. It's so fun to just get out together for a while.
That's true. But as I was saying, it'd be cool if you could sort of do the same activities but with other people as well. So give us a little bit of variety, you know. Okay, now that that's done, I suppose we should turn in commissions. Which...
Did you just finish all your commissions? That's great!
Almost all of them belong to Owen. So let's head to the Blue Moon. Actually, we're very close to by the stairs. Maybe we go by the stairs first. And then we go to the Blue Moon, and then... Oh, actually, can we actually go through here? The back door of By the Stairs. It looks like this is where Arvio stores all his goods. Okay. That better be locked. I mean, knowing Arvio's character, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't locked. That happy-go-lucky guy. Arvio, you're going to sleep. But it's morning.
Hey, have you talked to Fang yet? He's still kinda mad, but he doesn't hate us, which means our plan worked. All it took was for it to backfire completely. See? I knew it was a good plan.
Oh my lord. But you know what? One thing that I have to give to him, though, is that he proactively took some sort of action. He wanted to make a difference, right? He took the first step, even if it was a step in the wrong direction. But, yeah. You gotta give him that, right? He's a good bloke, Arvio. His heart's in the right place. Oh, and we might be able to talk recipes this time around as well, so...
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's have a chat.
Hello.
I made myself lunch today, and well, it was mighty fine. if I do say so myself. I've called it spicy and sour potato. You want that recipe? Sure, tell me about it. Nice, okay, there we go. So our cooking repertoire is really improving. You know, spicy and sour potato really ain't all that difficult to make. Just use a wok and a little bit of potato, vinegar, chili, and you're done. It does sound pretty tasty. Okay, so we're out looking for bitter beans and stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. Actually, before we go, it might not be a bad idea to load up the machines. I think we're almost running out of stuff to process. So let's keep going with chromium steel bars. Chromium steel bars here as well. And even more steel bars? Yeah, I suppose so. Gonna need it for the rifle ammo, so we'll go with a bit of iron scrap here. Some ceramic scrap. And I think we'll go with some copper scrap here. Great. We did get that niter the other day, so I should be able to make some gunpowder now. Let's use like about half of it to make the gunpowder. And now we should be able to go in with more rifle ammo. And this one we can do shotgun ammo. You know what? We'll do like shotgun ammo and rifle ammo for both of them. That way we'll end up with like heaps. Now it's just about waiting for those meds. Oh no. Chromium steel bars. Do need plenty of chromium steel bars. Suppose maybe I can buy some chromium steel bars. I wonder if they're available from Eufaula Salvage, or maybe would Hugo sell them? Possibly. I'll check in with Hugo's shop first, and yeah, if not, then the next time we go to Eufaula Salvage, we could probably check in to see if they do any chromium steel bars there. Unfortunately, we can't get them, it seems, at Hugo's place, but oh well. Righto, so orchids and bitter beans. Let's keep on the lookout for these things. I can go with some petrified wood. Actually, that was giving us just normal hardwood. Oh, actually no, a little bit of petrified wood there as well. Surely there's some more around here. Got a bit more around these parts. Oh, those cat whiskers, man. Every time. Got a bit more over there. We'll come back for that. I think I'll go up this way. Might not be a bad idea to grab Merle. See if we can move around a little bit faster. Just checking to see if there's anything back here. I don't feel like we've come up this way very often, have we? Yeah, it feels like the devs could hide something up there, but didn't really see anything. That looks like an explosive barrel, but it didn't really tick, so maybe it's not. Alright, we've managed to find quite a few bitter beans. I think it's like 2 or 3 per like medicine pill, right? So we do need quite a few. Finally. Yeah, very difficult to spot. Not worry about the boxing ruse. I'm surprised Logan's not out here just like fighting them already. They seem to be not very aggressive towards him. They just don't like us for some reason. Because of our fighting words, possibly. There's another one. Yeah, okay. Getting the hang of spotting them, actually. I think they tend to be a little bit closer to town. So this far out, I think it's a little bit harder to find more of them. Oh, there's one though. Oh, no. But there's a bitter bean right there. Game. Why do you tease us so? Alright, it is getting a little bit late, isn't it? I'll, maybe just swing by this way. And I'll go to, the shack, or I'll get close to the shack and see if we can find some more ingredients there. Oi. Oi. Stop it, mate. Cat's whiskers, I think. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could, like, use your firearms while you're on the mount. It would make sense for us to be able to do that, right? So that's another improvement suggestion for whatever the next project is. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much going on up this way. Oh, I take that back. Alright, just grab that, and yeah, I think we're done for the day. Let's head back. Gonna have a sleep, and we'll cross our fingers and hope that the mystery man decides to show up. Either that, or our baby boy or girl decides to be born. We probably have a few things to look after before going to bed though, so let's just check out the farm. See how things are going. I could probably get some of the medicine going at this point, because we did find a lot of bitter beans just then. Oh, and someone did point out that we actually can gift Fang, and it's actually quite easy to gift Fang now, because he also enjoys dragon's blood and undead grass, apparently, so that makes it easy since we've been stocking up on that for when we needed to give gifts to Nia. Sorry, not Nia, to Mian. Okay, we do have a lot of work to do. Okay, let's do some sand rice. And now we can get all of the tomatoes in there. I guess timing-wise, they sort of mature at the same time, which makes it a little bit harder for us to sow the seeds. Oh, I should have been changing this to the rhino horns. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure we've got plenty of rhino horns stocked up anyway, so it's no big deal. We'll feed these guys. Time for bed. With any luck, we can progress things tomorrow. Oh my god. It happened. Wow. We are a dad. Finally. Give your child a name. So you can choose from here, or give it your own name? But would they actually say the words out loud? Like if we chose one of these names? Maybe. But I think it's different to when we got married, because Mian actually says these things, and you can actually test how it sounds. I think this is just going to be text, possibly. So, it's a baby boy. I am going to call him... I was gonna say Azure, but... Yeah, let's call him Azure. We can call him Azzy for short. Confirm. Let's go. What will your child call you? A Blue.
Dada, Pa, Pappy,
Pappy. Father.
Father, Sir,
Sir. I mean, I always called my dad just Dad.
Dada,
So I assume this is just like, in his early days, perhaps?
Pa,
Let's go for Papa.
Papa,
Yeah. I think that's fine. Papa. So we are now Papa Blue. Wow. Goodness me. I thought it would still be a few more days yet, but anyway. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. I was sort of thinking what the highlight is gonna be for this episode. This is it, obviously. So we do perhaps have additional things? No, we don't have additional things right now. Let's have a look. Can we chat with him? Okay. We've met Azure. Good, good. I thought we met him already at the clinic, but anyway. And then we can gift Azure, right? Like, oh, actually no, we can only... Oh yeah, we can gift him. Let's give him... I'm sure he'll like toys, right? So we had a lot of toys. A Yakmel doll? +6. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Well, there you go, guys. We are finally a dad here in Sandrock. I guess this is like a next big milestone, really, so I'm curious to see what will happen next. I believe after several days, Azzy will actually grow up to become like a little toddler, and then like a few more days he'll become, you know, a young adult, etc, etc. So yeah, looking forward to all of that. Anyway, gonna call it here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, chuck us that like down below. Quickly massage the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.